Hey there, everybody. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to print information to the console so the user can see it. So to begin, we're going to work with two different kinds of print statements. Print, which is a function that takes a parameter. And then there's a printf, where we're going to use an f string to help us print things a little bit better. So for this first one, we have a variable called name, and we're storing the name of Becca inside of it. And then we're going to go ahead and print that. So we start off with the function name of print, and then we have a parameter inside of it. And then we have this string, and then we use a plus sign to concatenate, which means put together this other string. And then we're going to go ahead and concatenate again this other string. So if we run this, it says, "Hi, my name is Becca." One thing I want you guys to notice is that a lot of times we will accidentally do this and not put a space here. So we don't want to put spaces here. That doesn't do anything. We want to put spaces inside of the quotes. And if we run it, then it actually adds a space. We can do this a different way, which is using this idea of f strings. So we can do something that looks like this. Then we can go ahead and basically write the exact same thing, but we're not going to have to use these plus signs, which is going to make things look a little bit better. And we're not going to forget to put all these plus signs in there, especially if we have multiple variables throughout. And we get the same result. It looks better. And if we forget to put in this f, then it's going to look like this, just like a normal string. And if we run it, it's going to put the whatever we have here. But if we add this f in, then it formats it a certain way so we can see that it's working. For the next one, which is age, it's a little bit different in some cases because age is a number. And if we try to do the same thing that we did up here when we worked with the name, we're going to have some kind of issue. And it says can only concatenate strings to strings. Well, this is a string because it has quotes around it. This is not a string because we made it 23. If we were to put quotes around this and then go ahead and run it, then it thinks that it's a string because it is. But right now it's 23, which is an integer. And if we run it, we get something like this. So it says we can only concatenate strings to strings, not integers to strings, which means we need to convert this to a string in order for this to work. And in order to do that, we can go ahead and use this function called str, which makes something a string. So it takes one parameter, and the parameter is the thing that you want to turn into a string. So now we have a string concatenated to another string, concatenated to another string, and it works. A lot of times, though, we forget to do all of this. We'll forget a plus sign at the end. We'll forget to change this, and it's just super annoying. That's why f strings are really nice. So if we do this with an f string, we can just do age, just like we did name up there, and years old. And we can rerun this, and we'll notice that we get the exact same output, except we don't have to worry about plus signs, and we definitely don't have to worry about changing our integer of age to a string. It does that automatically for us. So using using print as our function is good to show information to the user. We can use plus signs, or we can use a string called string interpolation with this idea of f string. And I would always try to use this. This is really common in other languages too. Now that you guys learned how to print stuff to the screen, which is pretty cool, you can also learn about how to get input from the user, even better. So check this out, or you guys can go back and learn about comparison operators like greater than and nots right over here. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.